How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Hello and welcome to or welcome back to Mystery Inc. My name is Richie, and today we are talking briefly about another modern, middle grade horror series. This one is called Fright Factory. This is a relatively new series. I believe the first book came out sometime in 2024, maybe 2025. I don't remember exactly. I just kind of stumbled across this one on Instagram again relatively recently. Just looking at a post from another middle grade horror author that I follow on there. And this is one of another 3 or 4, I don't remember exactly, I think it's 3 different middle grade horror series that are relatively modern that I've had on my radar to pick up and add to my reading list, which is ever growing, as you can see by the stack of books in the back there. And I've also got some over here now. There. This continues to keep growing. But I decided to pick these up because of the couple of series that I've been looking at. I liked kind of just the overall aesthetic of these the most. It's also, I think, the newest of the 3 that I've looked at, and there's currently only 3 books in it, so it was a little bit easier to pick up the current set of books. Now, there is a 4th book that is in production that is scheduled to come out sometime this year, and I'm really excited for that one based on the title and the look of the cover there. But we're just going to look at these 3 that I have here today. So the series I'm talking about is called Fright Factory. It's by an author, E.D. Black. Don't know really anything about him except what I saw on his About the Author page on Amazon, which he's married, he's got a dog, and he's from Colorado. That's really all I know about him. But I guess he wrote this series. Yeah, he was inspired by, all the classics, Bone Chillers and Shivers and Goosebumps and stuff from the 90s, and so he decided to start writing his own series, and it's called Fright Factory. And so I'm going to take a look at these first 3 books. I'm going to read the synopsises on the back, give you my first impressions of the covers and the artwork. Obviously, I haven't read any of these yet. I just received them in the mail today. And, I'm going to mix them into my reading list at some point here in the next coming weeks. We'll at least read the first book in the next couple weeks here. Maybe after I finish. What am I on right now as of the time of recording? I'm still reading Switched. It's our next Fear Street book review, and then I was planning on reading the next Crow Files book after that. We may push that back so I can read Trapped in the Creepy Carnival here first. We'll see which one I feel like picking up when that time comes. Probably going to be another day or 2 before I finish Switched, but yeah, so let's talk about this. So, like I said, there's 3 books in the series currently. The first one here is called Trapped in the Creepy Carnival. Take a look at the cover here. Yeah, we got the entrance to a carnival scene. Kind of makes me think a little bit of what's the first book in the Horrorland series? I haven't read it yet, obviously. Is it Revenge of the Living Dummy? I don't remember. I can't remember right now. Can't think of it. But yeah, we got, looks like a couple of people. I'm not sure if they're supposed to be kids. They don't necessarily look like kids. They look maybe a little bit older, but yeah, they're approaching this, creepy carnival here. We got, the circus tents. We've got a Ferris wheel in the background. The Fright Factory logo here, not the most exciting logo of any of these series that I've seen, per se. It's very simplistic, but there's nothing wrong with that. It's simple, and it stands out, for sure. There's nothing wrong with it being a little bit basic. Something that I do really appreciate about it, which you'll see when we look at the other ones here, is that the logo colors and everything actually change on every book to match the cover artwork, which I really appreciate. So it doesn't clash at all with the cover and with the artwork going on here. It blends in seamlessly, which I really appreciate, actually. So, all right, let's read the synopsis on this one. The funhouse isn't so fun when you can't find your way out. When Ethan Campbell and Olivia Hall sneak into a mysterious carnival that appears overnight, they expect a night of fun and excitement, but as they wander through the rides and attractions, they realize this is no ordinary carnival. Trapped by the owner, Ethan and Olivia find themselves at the mercy of the terrifying ringmaster. To escape, they must face challenges, each more horrifying than the last. In a creepy carnival where nothing is as it seems and danger lurks around every corner, can Ethan and Olivia outsmart the ringmaster and make it out alive, or will they become permanent attractions in this carnival of nightmares? Yes, that's what the back looks like. Mostly the blurb, seeing the ISBN there, and then just a much more simple, like, bit of the front artwork here. Pretty neat looking. Yeah, I don't know. I like the colors on this one. I like the overall artwork design. There's something about it that seems a little bit more simplistic, almost like more of like a hand drawn artwork than a digital drawn. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but I really like the look of this one. I like the idea of it. Theme parks, carnivals, stuff like that. Something I really enjoy in these scary middle grade stuff. Like obviously I love Horrorland and things like that. So excited to read Fear Park from the Fear Street books, which I haven't gotten to yet, but similar idea. Then the second book in the series is Don't Open the Oven. This is the one of the three that are released in the upcoming book that I'm probably the least excited for. It sounds a little bit on the goofy side, which is okay. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. We've got this like cake monster looking guy here. It looks like we might be on a cooking show or something like that. Obviously the Fright Factory logo up there and the nice purple and yellow on this one. It was more like is that yellow or green? I can't tell in the lighting I have in my room here. I think it's more of a green. Like a green-yellow. Somewhere in there. Blurb on the back for this one. So baking is a piece of cake until the cake attacks. Chloe, a 12-year-old baking prodigy from Falcon Heights, Minnesota, embarks on an adventure in the world of cake decorating. When Chloe's passion for creating super realistic cakes lands her a spot on the TV show Icing Idol Jr., she never imagines she'll uncover a dark secret lurking behind the scenes. Amid sabotaging competitors and a quirky host named Kathy Cakes, Chloe must stay focused on her baking as she makes her way through the competition. But as the ovens heat up and the competition sizzles, Chloe uncovers a terrifying secret: monstrous cakes that have come to life. As Chloe and her fellow competitors on Icing Idol Jr. come together, they can discover the courage to stand up against a mighty enemy who seeks to dominate the world of baking using a rare secret ingredient? One thing is certain, Chloe learns not to open the oven. I don't know. This one sounds a little bit more goofy than scary, but this we'll have to see when we get to this one. And then this one I think is probably the one that interested me the most, just on my first impressions of it. It's hard to say. I mean, I really like the look of the first one, and this one just looked really cool too. But this is Phantom Circuit, which looks like it's going to be... got some really nice pixel art there with the dragon and the castle. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be like a movie or a video game. Like the little tag on there. Some glitches can't be patched. I'm guessing this is probably a video. Oh yeah, it's a video game. You can see the Atari controller there. I think that's an Atari controller. Looks like it. And just, the nice black and green on this cover. Very simple. But very nice look. Alright. Blurb on the back here. The controller may be in your hands, but the game is in control. Okay, so it's about a video game. Jackson loves retro video games, and so when he stumbles across a mysterious old console, he can't wait to fire it up. But the moment he does, strange things start happening, and the console seems to know more about Jackson than it should. No matter how many times Jackson tries to walk away, something sucks him back in. The game wants him to play, and it's not playing fair. Jackson finds himself stuck in a fight for survival where every stage brings new nightmares. The only way out might be very deep in the game's darkest secret. Sounds a little bit like the Jumanji reboot. Maybe combined with, what's the anime called? Sword Art Online. I don't know. Cool idea, cool concept. It's a similar concept to something that I dreamt up not that long ago, actually, for a potential book I might write myself. But yeah, always good, solid, scary video game book for this genre. And then the last book, which is not out yet, it's supposed to be coming out sometime this year. Supposed to be something about a golf course. forget exactly what the title was. I think it was Par for the Curse. Was that right? Par for the Curse, yeah. That's, I guess, going to have something to do with, like, I guess a mini golf course or something. That sounds really cool. So, yeah, I'm excited to jump into these and check these out. You know, I always love adding, more books to my repertoire. Obviously, I love Goosebumps, and I've really been enjoying the Crow Files, but, adding some more books in the same genre, just with a little bit of a different author flair, should be fun. So, yeah, let me know. Have you guys heard of this series? Have you read any of them? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Let me know what other series I should check out too. Obviously, in addition to these, I need to start reading those first 12 Shivers books I got at some point, plus the Ghosts of Fear Street books. We're only not quite halfway through all the Crow Files books that have been released so far. And obviously, we're trucking our way through Goosebumps as we go here. There's a couple more series that I have on my radar to pick up at some point, which are Bumps in the Night. Tombstones was another one. And is that it, or was there another series? I can't think of it right now, but if you guys have any other suggestions, if you've read any of those, if you've read these, let me know. Again, if you've read these, let me know what your favorite one is. Let me know if you're excited for the fourth book. And I think we're going to wrap it up here, and we'll pick it up next time reviewing Switched, and then probably either Crow Files Book 2, which is Year Dot book, or Trapped in the Creepy Carnival. One of those two will be up next after that. And then we'll probably get back to Goosebumps after that. Another Series 2000 book or something. For now, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like I said, let me know your thoughts on this series and any other more modern middle grade horror series you think I should check out. For now, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Have a nice day, and God bless.